Hey everyone, my name is Andrea Sousa. I am a Chicago-based makeup artisan with Warpaint International Beauty Agency, and today I am bringing you guys my go-to holiday glam makeup look. This is something that you can really cater to your personal style, whether it be more shimmer, less shimmer. It's just something really simple and something you can really take up a notch with liner or lashes or anything like that. I'm gonna give you guys two lip options in this video, and we are focusing on the eyes, cheek color, and the lips, like I said. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys tag us and make sure you guys are following us to see more content. I'm hoping to see you guys in the near future with more videos with Warpaint. And yeah, make sure you guys tag us if you decide to recreate. And other than that, let's get right into the makeup look. I'm going to be using two palettes today. I'm going to be using the Master Mattes. I have not let this go since like the day I got it in 2019. So Mario Master Mattes, full of mattes. It's a great palette. She's very loved and used. And then I'm also using the Icon palette from Charlotte Tilbury. This is such a pretty palette with lots of shimmers, so I am just gonna do, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something. When I think holiday, I think of, honestly, these shades, the metallics, the pretty coppers, the bright blue, the green. Take this tutorial and I want you guys to cater it to what you guys like. If I'm using a copper shimmer and you want to use something more gold, go for it. If you want to use something more silver, go for it. But I think I'm gonna go towards more of a copper look today. That's kind of what it's kind of just what's calling my name. So I'm gonna show you guys a quick and easy eye makeup look for the holidays. Start off with my mattes. I always start off with my mattes. So I'm just gonna take like a medium, I guess not even a medium brown, but this light shade right here. And I just like to throw this in all in my crease. You can also take like a bronzer. It's a pretty light shade, and I pretty much fluff this all over my crease, and then I'll bring it down to the lid. So the next shade I'm gonna take is this brown right here. Same thing. I like to start basically from light to dark. I'm gonna place that brown right on the outer portion, and then I'm just gonna buff that inward and then kind of outward. So I'm like kind of going back and forth. And you guys can see I'm pretty messy with this. These shadows are super easy to blend. Quick tip, if you have a hard time or you're just always looking forward while doing your shadows, so for example, if I'm looking forward this way, something that really has helped me over time is looking down into a mirror so then I can see what's going on in my eye. I'm gonna take a little bit of a more like precise brush here. These are all from Makeup by Ariel. And then I'm gonna take this warmer shade here. These don't really have names, there's numbers on the palette, but any like shades that are similar that you may have just laying around, a lot of these are just simple matte browns. Feel free to use these and you know, build as you please. Now for the fun part, I'm gonna dip into this copper shade. I'm gonna show you guys, it's so pretty, so reflective, and I'm gonna use my finger. I really feel that especially with metallics like this, going in with your finger or like your pinky if you want to get more in the inner corner, it picks up the color a lot better. You guys can see it's almost like a fiery orangish. I'm gonna blend it out. But it's so pretty for the holidays, I think. You can even, like I said, use a silver on top. Because we've created like this neutral base, you really can put any shimmer on top. I could have even gone in with like the blue in here or the green. I'm gonna layer. So I'm gonna take this one here, this bronzy shade, and I'm gonna tap it on top. I'm going to be using eyeliner. Again, if you don't love eyeliner, you don't have to use this, but I have been loving like espresso shade liners. I think they're so pretty. So this one is from Sephora collection. So I'm going to tight line, meaning I'm going to line, which I know it looks scary, but it's this line right here, right under the lashes. It's going to help thicken that lash line, give the illusion that you have a thicker lash line. So when you do put mascara, I am going to throw on lashes today, again, just to kind of go the full route with this look. But again, you don't have to do lashes, but I like to do a little bit of this liner. Now with the waterline, so this lower lash line area here, I like to take it a little further down, and I'm really messy with it because I'm actually going to buff this out. The really nice thing about this Sephora collection pencils is that you can use the other end, and it has like a little sponge. Mine's got product on it because I actually do. And you can kind of go in and buff this. And I love that. It will take a little bit of eyeshadow and buff that a little bit better so it's a little more clean, but it does the job, especially if you're on the go. Now, just to further buff that out, I'm going to use the same Master Mattes palette, and I'm going to dip into the first shade that we used up here, and I'm just going to look up and just kind of lightly feel the lash line and just buff right on that brown. So with that same flat brush, I want to brighten the inner corner, so I'm going to take this this brighter kind of metallic from the Charlotte Tilbury into the center, and then blending the rest in like that. Go ahead and curl my lashes. This is the Shiseido lash curler. It is my favorite eyelash curler. I've just had it for so long. It's the best. My two favorites, these are the Lancome, this one is the Lancome Idol Lash, and it is waterproof. I only use waterproof. That's my rule. And then the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational. These two together, or separate, but together, are just my everything. They are so great. They work so well together. And the waterproof, for me at least, just keeps my lashes nice and lifted. Another tip I want to mention, because it's kind of like the same thing that we discussed while doing shadow. If you guys are having trouble, really getting your lashes to stand up and really get that curl, highly recommend looking down into a mirror. And that way you can see the root of your lash, and you can really grab all of them to get a full coat. So here are the eyes up close. I'm just dusting away any shadow that may have fallen. I'm gonna coat my lower lashes with the Magic Extension from MAC. I have to talk about this really quick. This is a new bronzer that I've been using, and it's by Pat McGrath. This shade is amazing. I've been using this to bronze / contour. This is in the shade Nude Honey, and it is such a beautiful bronzer. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on my cheeks. I like to start up pretty high because I want to look lifted. Again, I love filming these videos, so in the future we'll plan on doing one for just like base routine, kind of base technique, all that kind of good stuff. Contour, bronzer, blush. Okay, for blush, this is another Sephora collection product. They have great stuff. Sephora collection does a great job. So this is their blush in Hot Flush. It looks kind of scary. It looks kind of orange, kind of like how the shadow looks on the lid that we applied earlier. But this is such a pretty blush. Don't be afraid. I think it looks great on lots of skin tones especially. But this is really just going to tie in that coppery shade, and it's so warm and pretty to kind of hit this everywhere. Take a little bit of Milani Luminoso. This is one of my favorites. Had it for forever. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. Such a pretty like peachy glow. So take this on a brush and I just hit the apples a little bit. For the lips, I'm going to give you guys two different options that you can do with this look. So the first one is definitely more nude neutral. I'm taking the Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil in this shade Travis. I also love this because it has a brush on the end. So I'll blend that. With this lip liner, I'm using this beautiful Pat McGrath lip gloss in the shade Bronze Divinity. And this is holiday to me. It's shimmery. It's very dimensional, but it's such a pretty gloss, especially with like a brown lip liner. So this would be my first option. If you want to go a little bit more nude, you can just keep the lip liner. You can do the lip gloss on top, but this would be my first lip option. And now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys my second option. The second lip option that I'm going to be showing you guys is a classic holiday red. The liner that I'm going to be using is the Palladio liner in the shade Candy Apple. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips, and then I'll go ahead and fill it in with this Dior in the number 999. Quick tip, if you're doing a bold lip like this, I know I look crazy, try to have something that's a little sharper. You're gonna have an easier time lining the lip and just getting them super nice and precise. Try to have a sharper, a sharpened pencil. And then the lip liner is a little brighter than I wanted it to be, but we're gonna make it work. Again, this is the Dior, I believe it's like a velvet matte liquid lip. Again, it's in the shade 999. You can use the nice pointed tip here to get around the lip and line. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the final makeup glam. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys tag us, and like I said, make sure you're following Warpaint so you never miss out on content. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Make sure you leave a comment down below on what you want to see next, and have a happy and safe holiday. Mwah.